Good morning. Happy Saturday, everyone. I'm Bill the Geek, broadcasting live from Morelia, Mexico. This is the Bill Dallas Lewis channel, and we make videos about the joys of living in Mexico. If this is your first time here, leave a comment. Tell us where you are. Maybe tell us your name. Ask questions. We answer questions about immigration, where to live, where to visit, what's the weather like in Mexico, what's it like to live in a country of the most charming, beautiful, intelligent people on the planet, the Mexican community, which is vast, a very loving, intelligent group of people accomplishing all types of scientific advances every day. But this is the Bill Dallas Lewis channel. We got a lot of talk. We got lots to talk about today. Lots to talk about today. We got Stefan in the house. Heads up, Canadians, and I want to thank the Canadians for coming out with the phrase elbows up over the boards, take the gloves off. People are listening to that message all throughout the world. They're listening to that message in Ukraine and now even in the United States. Thank you. And Tooth Fairy, buenos dias familia, feliz sábado. That means a good day, everyone. Happy Saturday. And Tooth Fairy, hola Bill, ¿cómo estás? That means how are you doing? And Tooth Fairy, to be quite honest, I got things to say. I'm getting ready to go over the board. I'm getting ready to go elbows up. Ooh. So that's a dangerous question today. Tooth Fairy, I'm wondering how far can I go today? We got Marco and my nieces in Chicago. I hope the weather's better up there. I got a lot to say today. And Jim, we got Jim the Realtor. If you're getting ready to buy some real estate, you got to contact Jim. He will hook you up with a great property at a great price. We got Mary Jane in the house. Good morning, MJ girl, my friend. Char Williams, who's moving to Morelia. She's looking for properties to rent down here right now. I hope she has great success. We got Eric in the house. Happy early Father's Day. Yeah, to all you fathers out there and all your beautiful, lovely children, happy Father's Day. From Alaska, we got Alaska in the house. And we got the one and the only and the unique and the fabulous. I should give everybody an introduction like this. We got the one and only Brian, Pretty Boy Maiden in the house. Brian, I was thinking about you this week, my man. I was thinking about you. I'm going to tell you why in a second. We got Gary saying hello to everyone. And we even have Steve and KC. Good morning from the heat of America, sharing the love. We got my girls. Oh, yeah, I'm your hubby. Yeah, I've been waiting to have like 2 girlfriends. So come on down. We will be back on July 6th through the 9th. Unfortunately, on the 7th, 8th, and the 9th, I will be in the dentist chair for 3 days. So it looks like I'm going to miss you guys again. We got Mills in the house. Buenos dias from Riberas, Chapala. Right on, girl. You're in Chapala. Good. You go, girl. I hope you're enjoying yourself. David, my neighbor, is in the house. Liston Henry. Hola, Liston. He lives here in Morelia. David lives here in Morelia. Johnny Williams in the house. Hola, my brother. Peace and blessings from Tejas. Woohoo! Happy Barack Obama's Appreciation Day. Right on. I didn't know that. I'm open to learning. I do what I can with what I got. Dirk, good morning from Asheville, North Carolina. I got to say, I've done a lot of business throughout the United States, and I've spent a lot of times in North Carolina, and I've got to say it's one of my favorite states. We got V in the house. Ola V, great to see you here. SP, typo previously in the heart. Okay. Okay. Hey, heat, heart. It's all good to me. I'm not picky. Very good. We're just happy you're here. And you say, hello, we got Elizabeth in the house. I'm texting. Oh my God. I'm texting from a hospital bed. Oh, girl, yeah. Oh, Elizabeth, well, you take care of yourself. Yeah, you take care of yourself, and happy to hold your hand and keep you company through these times that you're going through. Okay, for me, it was a well, okay, let's talk about Morelia. Morelia, the weather is great down here right now. Oh, right now it's probably about 65 degrees with a high of 70 degrees today. Virtually no humidity. I have a friend that is visiting for 3 months from Mazatlan, and I checked the weather in Mazatlan for the 10-day forecast, and in the morning and in the evening, Mazatlan is 20 degrees higher. So, it's a low of like 77, goes up to like 95. And when you have weather like that, the houses can't cool down. So it's hot and humid. Thank God I'm here. But anyway, the weather is great. Had a little experience this week. I thought I was going to go. This week was complicated, so I'm going to share the story. I ordered my new spy glasses, and they were supposed to be here on when? Well, I ordered them. They were supposed to be here on Tuesday, which meant I could have traveled. There were some complications so that they didn't show up until Thursday. That was a big surprise, the way that they showed up. But Tuesday, and this is where I was thinking about Brian, Pretty Boy Maiden. Tuesday, got up 5:30, did my 4-mile walk. All's good to go. Came home, changed my clothes. I'm walking to the my tienda, Oxo, less like 7-Eleven. So I'm walking to Oxo. I'm not even walking fast, just walking along. Got on my brand new boots, walking along. It's only like a 5-block walk. Walking along, minding my own business. It's around 8:30 in the morning. And then, what's going on here? Didn't mean to do that. Then I took a step and I fell down and I hit hard. I didn't want to get up. However I fell, it really hurt bad. And immediately, a few people that were just standing on the street within 10 seconds, there were people all around me asking me if I was okay and helping me up and all that kind of stuff. And I hit hard, man, and my leg, I couldn't walk. Until like yesterday. Ends up I had a thigh contusion. And today, starting yesterday, it started to get better, but it was bad. One knee was all scraped up. The other leg had the thigh contusion. It was bad. I was wondering if I was ever going to be able to walk normal again. And like yesterday, it was getting better. I went out and did some walking, took some videos. I'm going to show you these videos today. But I was looking at other people just walking around, and I was thinking, I want to walk like them. I just want to walk like them. I want to walk normal. I want to be able to walk up and down steps. But I looked it up, and they on the internet. The internet is so cool for health information, because on the internet it said, well, a thigh contusion, unless it's serious, will get better in 6 or 7 days. So I've been doing internet work, but it was messed up. I was worried if I'd ever be able to walk again. Maybe I was going to be a cripple. Yeah, Brian Maiden, I'm happy I didn't break anything. That was messed up. And again, it's not like I was playing basketball or football. I was just walking slowly, but I think it's my new boots. My new boots are a little taller than my other walking shoes, and I think I just didn't raise my foot up high enough, about a ½ inch, and bam, I went down. I hit hard. What a drag. But anyway, on the good side of things is this. Here's what's on the good side. Hey, look at me. Check that out. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. These are my new spy glasses. Way better than the last spy glasses that I had. And let me show you the box. The manufacturer is this company right here, iView. Here you go. iView. And this model is called Denali. These things were like $128 plus shipping. They came in through the United States. It's really cool. With these, the cool thing about these is you hit the button to record, and the things vibrate. They vibrate, so you know that it gets turned on. The file format is better. Here's let me show you, and they're all around better glasses. They record higher quality. You can tell when you're recording, when you're not recording. They're very comfortable, and I don't look as much like a dork. In these glasses, I look cool. Don't I look cool? Tell me. You got to tell me I look cool. I bet women even want me when they see me in these glasses. Let's look at the other glasses. Here's the other glasses. I look like Urkel or something. These are like, what woman would want a man who wears glasses like these? No, maybe a blind woman, a heavily visually impaired woman. Look at that. These are the old glasses. But with the new glasses, I look cool. I look sexy. Nobody would even think that I'm recording video when I got on cool, sexy glasses like this. And yesterday, my legs still really hurt, but I didn't have any video clips because I couldn't get on the road because, one, I was waiting on my UPS shipment of the glasses to show up. And two, I felt like I should be resting my leg, but I didn't have any video clips for you guys, and I couldn't travel. So I got out and I did take some clips yesterday morning. But getting these glasses was a trip also, because they had to come through the United States, go through customs. And I found out something that I hadn't experienced before. It was like, once they hit customs, customs wanted my RFC number, which is like a social security number in Mexico. And I don't have one. So I had to call 3 different UPS offices, 2 in the United States, 1 in Mexico. Finally, if you don't have an RFC number, then you can give them your passport number, and that will get it through customs. That took up a good part of the week getting that done. Then you're sitting around waiting to see if the shipment is going to show up. Okay, that and it's like on the computer at UPS it says, well, the shipment has been delayed. The shipment is in Mexico City. It's supposed to be here on the 13th. I'm thinking it's not going to come until Friday. And the computer said, oh, yeah, your package is in Mexico City. And then the doorbell rings. Ding, ding, ding. It's UPS. They got my package. It's downstairs at like 1 o'clock. Okay, whatever. So this week, I almost broke my leg. I was waiting on my spy glasses, not sure when they're going to come up. I didn't have any video clips to show you guys this week. It was a challenging week. And then, of course, today is No King's Day. So you got 2,000 protests going on throughout the United States. Why? Because Trump invaded California. Yeah, Trump invaded California. Sent ICE. And Trump says, well, you had a revolution going on in California. No, that's not what happened. What happened is Trump sent. Okay. So you have a bunch of people, Mexicans in Mexico. They're working at a restaurant. They're working their job at a factory. Maybe they're picking strawberries like they've been doing for 10, 20 years. Maybe they're working at a hotel. They're minding their own business, not doing anything wrong. They're just there. And then all of a sudden, Trump sends in his ICE people and starts picking people up. They just start, and these people, they don't have on uniforms. They got napkins over their faces. They don't have a marked vehicle, and they just start handcuffing people and taking them away. Okay, so if you're one of these people that got handcuffed and taken away, you have a wife, you have a son, you have a daughter, you have a husband, and I'd get a little upset with that. I'd be saying, what happened? They just took away my husband. They just took away my wife. They just took away my son. Two people were picking strawberries in a field, according to Gavin Newsom, and they took the husband and wife away. They had a 12-year-old son, and the kid was just left out in the middle of nowhere, nobody to take care of him. And okay, so if somebody took my wife, if somebody took my husband, if somebody took my daughter, my boyfriend, I might get out in the street and scream a little bit, maybe. Okay, so Trump sent, even though Gavin Newsom told him not to, Trump sends in the National Guard and the Marines. That's not a revolution. That's stealing people off the street and kidnapping them. That's not a revolution. No. So I'm a little upset about that. But anyway, there are 2,000, more than 2,000 protests today all throughout the United States. Go out and join one. There's probably one going on in a neighborhood near you. And of course, Trump has his birthday party today with a bunch of tanks going through Washington, D.C. For his birthday. Cost about $50 million to do that. Actually, it'll probably cost about $200 million, with Trump displaying all of his tanks. But of course, Ukraine showed that tanks really don't work that well when you have $200 drones that can just blow them up. That's the new thing in warfare. Drones, okay? Don't spend $100 million on a tank when you can get a $200 drone. But in the Ukraine, they have educated people that know how to program and fly the drones, unlike the United States. Also, I do want to add the Build the Geek channel. Sometimes we do get political. Some people find my views racist. No, man, I'm like Superman. I'm for truth, justice, and the American way. And I like to say it like it is. And sometimes I say it like it is, and people unsubscribe because they think I'm like in the NBA or something. All I do is bounce the ball up and down, dunk it, and I ain't got no opinion about what is right and wrong. Well, if you're looking for the happy black man bouncing a ball, singing and dancing, that ain't me, man. I'm going to tell you like it is. And what Trump and his people are doing right now is effed up. He's got a bunch of stupid. Here's the thing about Donald Trump. They say if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. Well, Trump is in the wrong room because he ain't smart, and he hired a bunch of people that are not as smart as he is. He's in the wrong room. He's never going to know. But anyway, I tell it like it is. I could just sit here and tell you that I'm happy. One of the real joys of Mexico is not ever running into Trump supporters at the grocery store, because in Morelia, there aren't hardly any expats down in Morelia, not hardly any. And some of the expats here when I first got here, some expat sent me a message and said, "We don't want you here." They just came right out and said, "We don't want you here." Well, okay. We don't want you here. You know, some expats here in Morelia have said, "You're a racist." Hey, I'm Bill the Geek. You don't like my views, I'm going to tell you what I think. But I'm not just going to walk around smiling and shaking my butt and saying, "Yes, sir, yes, sir." That ain't me. So now I got, and Tooth Fairy knows what I'm talking about because I got a message this week. So anyway, I got all of that out of my system. Oh, man. It was hard to say that. It was hard to come out and say that. But I'm going to come out with a video this week, Build the Geek Unleashed, talking about what's going on in California and throughout the United States. I think that will come out Tuesday. Okay. Okay. So now, now let's go back here and see what is going on. Okay. Okie dokie. Here we go. Do we have problems with flies and mosquitoes? Where I live now, I have great screens. I've been here a year. I have seen one mosquito in my apartment in a year, and I killed it. This morning, there were 2 flies sitting on the screen, but they were outside. I have a can. When I moved in here, I bought a can of Raid because in Mazatlan, I'd go through a can of Raid like every 10 days for sure. But here I bought a can of Raid a year ago. It's still under the sink. So if you live in an apartment and you have good screens in Morelia, you're good to go. In Mazatlan, And everywhere I've lived in Mexico, mosquitoes and flies can be an issue. Buck stops here. I hope everyone is having a happy Saturday. Look at them beautiful eyes. Ray Garcia. Buenos dias, amigos from Crazy Days USA. Click the like button. Thank you, Ray Garcia. And you got it just right. Crazy Days USA. It's crazy up there. I'm happy you didn't break anything. Thank you, Brian. Because Brian, he's with us every Saturday. And I'm thinking about a month, 2 months ago, Brian shows up and he says, I fell down. Okay, I didn't really think too much of it. I thought, well, that's bad. Okay. And then I think the next week he says, I fell down again. Okay. And okay. But I forgot that you can fall down. And if you fall down the wrong way, or if something like if you hit your head on the edge of a desk or a counter or a television or on the floor, you fall down, you can mess yourself up. And I fell down and it was nasty. And yes, David, the sidewalks in Mexico are like obstacle courses. That's why usually I just walk in the middle of the street. In my neighborhood, I just walk down the middle of the street whenever I can, because the sidewalks are for crazy people. That's where I messed up in my fall that I had. I wasn't walking in the middle of the street. A car was coming. So I said, well, let me walk over there on the sidewalk. And I get over on the sidewalk, and like David said, it was like an obstacle course. And this part goes up, this part goes down. I got in the middle of that and fell down. It was not good. Charles Williams, thank you very much. Look like Ray Charles. Ray looked pretty good. Ray looked good. Hey, I wish I had Ray's money. Woo-hoo! But I love my new glasses. I think I want to go on the road this week, but I think I gotta give my leg like another 3 or 4, maybe 5 days to get really in the groove of things before I get back on the road. So I don't think I will be on the road this week. I'm sorry, but that's the way. Steve Howard, you look blind. Fortunately, I can see. I am here. There you go. All right. Definitely like the new pair better. They look like sunglasses. Thank you, Mary J. Okay, now I'm cruising. Okay, thank you. Oh, and look who is here. La Dolce Vita Ciao from Italy. Excited to join your live. Well, we are excited to have you here, girl. Brian Jordan in the house. Stephen KC, are you in Kansas City? My girlfriends, yes, baby, you look cook. I just learned something new. Cook must be a new American term for cool. Right, cool. Right on. Cook. I never heard that. I guess that's the good thing about hanging out with other people. You learn new words. There you go. We have one in, there's a rally in Ajijic today, right on Ajijic, because Ajijic is a strange place. I met some fabulous expats in Ajijic, but one of my first videos was about Ajijic, and I'm just walking around Ajijic. I looked down at a license plate, and there was a license plate. It said F Trump. It wasn't the letter F. It was the word, the whole word. It's a 4-letter word, ends with a K, but the license plate said F Trump. So I'm walking around. I see the license plate. I put my camera on the license plate. I got my camera on the license plate for like 15 seconds. It says F Trump. I put up the video. After I put up the video, some lady in Heek tells me, "Oh, how can you put that video up when this president is the best president we've ever had in the history of the United States?" You know, I'm like, really? Really? And Heek. So we got them, the haters. We got the haters in Mexico. And somebody asked me this. Yeah, somebody asked me this week, why would, I was talking with somebody in Montreal this week. And this person asked me, well, why would racist people move to Mexico? I don't know, but they are here. It's just, they got racist all over the world, just like the good and the loving people like you. We got like people that come and spend time with us. They are beautiful, wonderful, loving people. Great to have you here. And all the haters just unsubscribe, which is fine with me. I've had about 10,000 people unsubscribe because I call it like it is. There we go. Oh, I got all of that out of my system, I think. Good morning, Cassie. Great to see you here. A logical solution to illegal immigration is to a path to comply and pay a fine, not to generate riots. Oh, now this comment right here from Stephen KC is super deep. That is the super deep answer. And that's, hey, you got people, they're working in restaurants. Oh, they're working in restaurants. They're working in hotels. They're working picking strawberries. They're working. That's the key phrase. They are working. And they've been there for like 10, 15 years. Give these people residency. It's that simple. You know, you got California is the fourth biggest economy, not in the United States, but it is the fourth biggest economy in the world. And much of this economy is supported by Mexicans that are not legal. Okay. You know, they're out there doing all the stuff that other Californians won't do. And Canada did an amazing thing just a couple of days ago. They're getting rid of visas being required right now to people from 10 Asian countries, which is kind of weird because they didn't do it for Latino countries, just Asian countries, which means if you're going to Canada and you're from 10 Asian countries, visas are done. Just come on in and you can work, go to college, you can live there, get a job, done. And that's what the United States really needs to do. Just eliminate the visas for these people, let them work, let them go to school, let them be a part of the community, let them pay taxes, because California is what they call a donor state. That means all of these people that pay taxes in California, that means that California is one of the states with a income surplus. So California pays for the welfare, the Medicare, and all kinds of other stuff for the red states. And the red states are the ones that mostly support Trump. And the red states, they have the highest murder rates and unemployment rates, the lowest education people. But California pays all their states' bills. Yeah, that's just a fact, Jack. I'm just saying it like it is. If you like what I'm saying, This is what, hey, sometimes we just talk about Mexico. But one of the big joys, I tell you, one of the big joys of living in Mexico is the only time I have to see Trump supporters is if I go watch videos on YouTube. I don't have to see him. I don't have to see him in the grocery store. I never see any expats in the grocery store. Tooth Fairy saw one in the grocery store just this week. It was a great conversation that she had. So I'm rambling. I can't help myself. But Stephen KC, that what you just said right there is powerful, and it is the solution. Give these people visas, let them work, leave them the F alone. I just said it. I said it. Leave these people the F alone. Okay. Lenora Wilson, good morning, everyone. Just got back from the USA, and I am so happy. Oh, just got back. Oh, and I'm so happy to be back here in Merida, Mexico. I bet you are, girl. I'm happy that you say, oh, thank you, Brian. Thank you, Brian, so much. Brian, that's Canada talking right on. I believe there are I believe there are more expats here than you think. Yeah, but the good thing, David, here, in Mazatlan, there's like 300,000, 400,000 people. In Ajijic, you have 15 to 30,000 people. So in Ajijic, it's all expats pretty much. Here, there's 1 million people. So even if there are 10,000 expats here, the chances of seeing them go way down. Okay? That's great. Char Williams, Bill, have you experienced altitude sickness or know anybody that has? If so, is recovery quick? Very good question. I don't think I've ever had a problem with altitudes. And I have visited communities that are at 8,000 feet and spent like a week there with no problems. But people have contacted me, and they'll come right out and say, well, you were in this city, what's the altitude? You were in that city, what's the altitude? And I'll tell them, oh, even Ajijic. The altitude of Ajijic is around 5,000 feet. The altitude of Morelia is 6,000 feet. Approximately. That's why the temperatures in Morelia are a little cooler than the temperatures in Ajijic. But for some people, 5,000 feet is too much. I don't know. I've never run into that problem, but that's the challenge these people have. Axel Foley in the house. Good morning, Axel Foley. Good morning, everyone. And look who's here. None other than Jamie in Montreal, speaking Spanish. Hola to you, Billy Wise. Now, let's get back over here. Hi, Bill. We are two expats in Morelia. Billy Wise, happy to see you here. Billy Wise, do you go to the gatherings with expats? I know that Wayne has gatherings once a week. There's a guy in Morelia. His name is Wayne. He's 77. He does social events. Him and Rosie kind of work together with gatherings. There's another group also, but that's cool. Happy Military Parade Day. Ooh, that's very interesting. We just covered that a few minutes ago, and we got Justin. Justin, thank you so much for supporting the channel. And thank you so much for being with us today, listening to my mouth, listening to my honest opinions. Thank you so much. And this is how I pay my rent. And this is how I get these really cool things that help the channel do its thing. My glasses, my iPhone, the computers. It's people like Justin that support the channel that help the channel survive. Yeah. And I watch other YouTubers. They say, well, donate to the channel because we're not CBS or NBC. Oh, yeah. And I tell you what, for news, I don't watch ABC, CBS, NBC, CS, and MSNBC. I don't watch any of that because they're all owned by billionaires, controlled by Trump. And it used to be they would give you information. Now they just give you bullshit. I don't like bullshit. I like the real deal. I dig deep through YouTube to find various facts. And I don't, CBS, ABC, NBC, I can't trust them. Oh, Fox News. Are you serious? I can't take 3 minutes of Fox News. All they do is lie and distort the truth to support the orange man in the White House. And, if we get in a war, I'm not even going there. I'm going to shut up right now before I get myself in trouble. Okay. Can't wait to see how the new glasses film. Okay. Well, okay, so I took the new glasses out. I took the new glasses out yesterday, and I was surprised that my leg was getting better. So here we go. Here we go. Clip one. Now it's cloudy out. The sun is not out. It's cloudy. These glasses have a stabilization feature and they have excellent sound. And it's a wide angle lens. So, the sun is not shining. The sky is cloudy. My surroundings aren't that beautiful. But as I walk, unlike the other glasses, you don't quite see as much of a bounce, and the color is okay. Here I'm walking with the glasses by the park over there on the right-hand side. And there's a feature with these glasses that you can point the lens up or down at about 10%. And I think the glasses are pointed down by accident at about 10% right there. And again, it's a cloudy day. So you're seeing that bright white sky, which I don't really like, but there's not much that I can do about that with the bus. But I think the colors are coming out pretty good. And this comes out in an MP4 file format. So I'm going to have to practice with this a while. And before I show you this clip, some people ask, well, what kind of job can I have in Mexico? And a lot of people in my neighborhood buy and sell cars. I think that's a business you could definitely do. I don't know where you go to buy the cars or to sell the cars. If you can figure that out, I think you could pay your rent buying and selling cars. Many people on my street do that. But a lot of people in Mexico will buy a property or rent the property and run the business out of the front of the property. And you're going to see that. You're going to see an example of that right here. Here we go. So I'm walking down this street, and this is a laundry place. You can't see it for long, but that's a laundry place. I'm going to stop that, play it again. Right over here on the left, they've got a sign there. That is a laundry place. They do laundry. They live upstairs. And this lady over here, she sells cleaning equipment. I'm going to stop that. I'm going to play it again. But wait, we're going to go over here to the left. We're going to go to the left. And there you go. Mops, buckets, cleaning materials. And she always has somebody in there. But many times Mexicans will live in a community like this. They'll live upstairs. They open the garage and they make that a business. But here's the video. Here are the video glasses. Now, I do this a lot. I know you guys get sick of it, but it was Friday, so I decided to walk through the tianguis. You guys have seen it again, but it's pretty colorful down here. The colors are coming out pretty good. There you go. It's starting to rain down here. People are selling umbrellas. It rains about every day of the week down here these days. You know, there you go. So the glasses, I'm cool with them. I want to get the glasses on the road. Get the glasses on the road, out in the plaza, go into a cathedral, see how the glasses actually work when they're on the road. Now, all those little quiet streets are only about 4 blocks from this very busy street. Mexico is so vast. Across the street, there's a pharmacy at Guadalajara. There's a university over there. Lots of traffic. All of this is about 6 blocks from where I live. Okay, now let me write down. Where I stopped here because I still have some more clips here. Okay, so let me continue. Okay, let me go back over here. Okay, now. Okay, so here we go. Those are some cool James Bond glasses. Thank you, Axel Foley. Marco, hope you get better soon. Thank you, Marco, very much. Gary, Bill, what do you think will happen with the exchange rate over the next 6 months? Thanks for all you do and get that leg healthy. Thank you, Gary. Maybe Rosie can recommend a doctor for you. I don't think I really need a doctor. I think I just need time to heal. And I've done stuff like this to myself before. Usually it's a back injury, like I twist the wrong way or lift the wrong way, and it takes like 6 or 7 days. I'm good. I've done that maybe 6 or 8 times in my life. Everything works out. Now, as far as the peso goes, the value of the peso, I'm going to say about 8 months ago. No, I'm going to say a year ago. When I moved into my place, I pay 8,900 pesos a month. I'm going to say my rent is 9,000 pesos a month. When I moved in here, that came to about $427 a month. Okay. So I moved in here at a really good time. Today I checked how much my rent is, and today my rent is like $477 a month. So in a year, the value of the peso has gone up, and my rent was $427. Now it's $477. So my rent has gone up $50 a month. So the value of the peso has slowly gone up over the year. And I think the value of the peso is going up because Claudia Scheinbaum is so smart. Like 60% of Mexico's exports actually are automobiles to the United States. That's 60%. So you put a tariff on the Fords, the General Motors, the coming out of the United States, and 2 million people could lose their jobs in Mexico, basically because of tariffs. So, but Mexico's diverting and thinking, well, screw the United States. We can do business with China. We can do business with Canada. So whatever. Now let's keep on moving. Okay, now, one good thing about living in Europe is there are definitely not orange man supporters. Oh, right on La Dolce Vita. Now, somebody just contributed to the channel. They clicked my donate button in the description below. Let's see who it is. Who is it? None other than Char Williams. Thank you so much, Char, for contributing $21.15 to the Bill Lewis channel. So when my leg gets better, I can get back on the road and make these videos. Thank you so much. Mary J. Oh my gosh, definitely have haters and he. Oh, and people keep asking me why we want to move to Morelia. I would never think that there would be haters in Ajijic. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that Trump supporters are pretty much like Nazis. I mean, that's what they are, Nazis. They don't read. They're not very bright. They hate people of color. Who would believe that these people live in Ajijic? I used to have a lot of subscribers in Ajijic. I mean, there's some fabulous, wonderful expats in Ajijic, but you got the haters there too. Who wants to be around them all day, all week, all month? I don't think so. Brian, I ruffle feathers often from MAGAs in the Chapala area. That's funny. Okay, so while I'm talking about it, when I was living in Puerto Vallarta, when I was living in Puerto Vallarta, I lived like 10 blocks from the beach. I was there 10 years, and so I knew a lot of people. So and they have a lot of properties right on the beach in Puerto Vallarta, and I met this white woman, and the white woman had just moved to Puerto Vallarta. She lived in the second floor of this rental property. I think it probably had 4 units in it. And she lived on the second floor, nice apartment, view of the ocean and all of that. Back of the apartment was on the street. And she'd been there a couple of months. White lady from the United States. So I'm talking to her, very friendly lady, and she was saying, Bill, I was talking to these other white people in Puerto Vallarta, and I told them that I was talking to the Mexicans and how the Mexicans were so friendly. And they looked at her and sincerely said, "You talk to the Mexicans? You talk to the Mexicans?" You can't make that up. I mean, there were white people in Puerto Vallarta whose rule of thumb was, even though they lived there, never talk to the Mexicans. Okay. And that's why a lot of people don't subscribe to my channel, because I say things like that. Okay. Axel Foley, are they also working at nursing homes? Oh, they also work at nursing homes, cleaning and taking care of these people's aged parents and relatives. Immigrants, everybody in the United States is an immigrant. Everybody. Nobody was just there when it all started. Everybody was an immigrant. Nobody in the United States came from the United States. Welcome, everybody. Dave, back in the 90s, I visited a factory in Toronto, and I heard at least 6 or 7 languages spoken. Yes. And that's like New York City. You go to New York City, it's a trip, man. You walk around, you got all these languages. Yes. Oh, and also all these bigots need to pull out a dollar bill, pull out a quarter, pull out a penny, pull out a $2 bill, a $5 bill, pull out a $10 bill, $20 bill, $100 bill, pull them out. And on each one of those coins and bills, what does it say on each one? It says e pluribus unum. That's what it says on every piece of monetary exchange in the United States. It says e pluribus unum. And for those of you that didn't learn what that means in like 2nd grade, that means from many come one. From many come one. Come on, what's up? What's up? Let's get back with that program. From many come one. Hugh, what's up, dude? Thanks for joining us today. Steve Howard, expats, not MAGA. Okay. But Brian Maiden, here in Winnipeg, there are most likely every language spoken in the world. Right on. And we don't have a major problems here with violence. Right on. From many come one. Hey, I tell you what, I would think about moving to Canada. You know, I would think about moving to Canada. The problem with Canada is it gets cold in the wintertime. Hey, that's the only reason. But I've met a lot of Canadians, especially in Mazatlan. But in Puerto Vallarta, I met a lot of Canadians in Puerto Vallarta, and every Canadian I've ever run into has been cool. I mean, I can't say that about South Africans or Americans, but every Canadian I have run into has been very open and chilled out and educated. Okay, I guess if you live there, maybe, or if you got them in your family, or maybe your in-laws, like your mother-in-law is a Canadian, she ain't so cool. But I don't know, all the Canadians I've run into have been cool. Honesty is the best policy. Thank you, Hugh. Rico Suave, Smooth Rich. Tooth Fairy, why do we call it illegal immigration? There you go, Tooth Fairy. No one is illegal. They're all undocumented. A large part of Mexico. That motion doesn't know American history. Mexicans can't be illegal in their own country. and that's that's super deep right there too. Oh my God. Oh my God. What did that girl just say? Ooh. Let me turn that on and off and on and off and on and off. Oh, that's just unbelievable. Because North America is Mexico, the United States, and Canada. That's North America. And Mexicans are kind of like Native Americans. Actually, they are. They're all the same people, and they're the first ones here. How can they be illegal when North America is their country? Brilliant, brilliant. Tooth Fairy, well put and well said. Thank you so much. Woo! I'm getting blown away. I'm so happy that you all share this information like that. Tooth Fairy for president. Tooth Fairy for president. Yeah. Tooth Fairy for president and make the vice president Steve in Kansas City. Sign them up. And we got Brian, Pretty Boy Maiden, contributing $20 to the channel. Thank you so much, Brian. Woo! You are cold. Thank you so much. Yes, I live in Kansas. In the winter, we can get super cold here. Do you ever get below freezing in Morelia ever? Okay, Steve in Kansas City. I've been in Morelia. I've been here for a year now. And I'm going to say, and I'm going to tell you, here's what I do every morning. I get out of bed at 5:30. I put on my walking clothes. I make my bed. I have my coffee all ready to go. Then I turn on the computer, and the first things I check on the computer every morning is the weather in Morelia, and two, I check the value of the peso. It's just, that's what I do. That's the first two things I look at after I get out of bed, make the bed. So I'm going to say, like this morning when I checked the weather at about 6:00 a.m., it was 57 degrees outside. Okay. If it's 57 degrees outside, I will wear, what am I looking at here? I will put on these gloves right here. These are my 57 degree gloves. I just like these gloves. They just feel good. I wear them all the time, pretty much. But if I'm walking in the morning, I'm definitely going to put these on outside. In December and January, a few times I got up and it was 36, 37, or 38 degrees. And when it's 37 or 38 degrees, I don't use gloves. I put on 2 pairs of heavy socks on my hands because it's chilly out. 36, 37. That's December, January, half of February. That's in the morning. But I'm going to say by 10 o'clock, it's going to be like 60, 65. By noon, it's going to be like 80 degrees. So in the wintertime, it can get chilly here, but it's not going to snow, and it's not going to be too cold. And I want to thank Johnny Williams for contributing to the channel, to my travel fund. So, and thank you guys for contributing to the travel fund. I'm not going to travel this coming week, I don't think. I'm going to let my leg get together for 3 or 4 more days. A week from Monday, I'll be back on the road through the end of June and the first week of July. I will definitely be back on the road, but thank you guys for contributing to my travel fund. Can you order clear lenses with anti-bounce features? Normal looking glasses. Yes. They have a wide range of selections. In fact, these glasses come with these sunglass lenses, but this shipment came with clear lenses also, so I can pop these out and put in the clear lenses. La Dolce Vita. Did you know Kim Blasser, Janet Blasser from Mazatlan, she moved to Ajijic about a year ago. She's back in Mazatlan. Couldn't take it. I'm telling you, man, Mazatlan is about 10 times or 15 times bigger than Ajijic. It has a large Mexican population. It's totally different than Ajijic. Ajijic, it's pretty, and the wonderful people are super wonderful. But the weirdos, they got QAnon people there. You got the Republican lovers there. It's a weird place. No, I don't think I knew her. I don't think I know her. In your videos, I see free trade. Okay, in your videos, I see free trade as it could be here. The people set up tables and sell there on the streets there. How refreshing. Yes, and that's another good thing about Mexico. You see all these people selling stuff right on the streets. You're going to see people selling foods and beverages and all that right on the streets. They encourage commerce. I'm going to say that most of these people don't need the health department to come and check them out. You can sell tacos on the corner. Nobody's going to come take you away. While in the United States, McDonald's controls all of that. McDonald's and Burger King, I bet they put laws through Congress that if you're selling lemonade on the street, we can put you in jail for that. I mean, that's the United States. Now, Bill, in addition to walking, what other physical activities are you engaging to stay healthy? Okay. Let me say this, Axel Foley. I've worked out since I was 16. I played college football at Dartmouth. I was on the freshman team. I wasn't any good. I ran track at Dartmouth College. I used to exercise with some of the best athletes in the world. I used to, when I ran track for Dartmouth, I would exercise with the 7th fastest mile relay team in the country at Dartmouth College. And so I've used equipment to work out. I've gone to gyms to work out. I've jogged to work out. But for me, I have found that the best exercise for me is walking 4 miles a day, 5 days a week. That works for me. I would like to maybe start doing some push-ups to develop my titties, get some big, hard titties, maybe get that going, But I have great legs. I have no tummy. And if I walk 5 days a week, 4 miles, I'm good. That's all the exercise that I need. That's it. I'm 69 years old. I see other people that are 69. They look like they're 95 years old, but they've never exercised, whatever. So that works for me. Walk 4 miles a day, 5 times a week. And it also, if you do it first thing in the morning, then it does great things for your mental state also. Hugh, you got a link for those? Okay. A link. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's try this. Very good. Very good. Okay. So let's come over here. Yes. Let's go over here. I think I can hook you up with that here we go. Here we go. View order. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Hold on a second. Okay. Well, here we go. I got it. I think I got it. Yeah, I got it. Uh-oh, maybe not. Um, uh, 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 let me see if this works. Let me put this link in chat and see if this works. Okay, so there's the link. I just put it in and click that and see if it takes you to the right place. It may take you to my Amazon account and ask you, but there you go. If that doesn't work, let me know. Okay. Hola, everyone. It is good to be here one more time. Angela, great to see you here. In January, Toronto has ass-deep snow. I've been through that. Yeah, no more snow. Gary, just my .02. If you don't have a warrant for your arrest, you should be allowed to come to the USA. Problem solved. There you go. There's so many easy. 2 cents. Just my 2 cents. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Problem solved. Yeah, there you go. Just like that. Come in, work, be happy, pay taxes. That's pretty easy. My wife and I had a small rest stop diner. My goodness, the health would come in. This is no good. Fix this. Yeah, no. Yeah, get rid of all of that. Okay. I'm going to click this link and see what happens here. I'm hoping that link works for you at Amazon. Okay, Tooth Fairy. Yes, Bill, you remember Permit Patty? Oh, that's funny. She called the police on a couple of black children for selling water in front of their house. Yeah, and a couple of black kids got arrested at the White House several years ago for selling cold water in front of the White House. Got it. Thanks, bro. Okay, there you go. And these sunglass models are, I think this model came out like 2 years ago. They have a newer model out. One thing, let me say this about the glasses. This has a Wi-Fi. They have a Wi-Fi button, so I should be able to connect the Wi-Fi to my iPhone 8, but I think that the iPhone 8 is too old. These iPhone 8, this phone's like 5 years old, and I'm trying to download the app so I can connect, but it won't let me download the app because I think that the iPhone 8 is too old. So I think I'm going to go to the phone company this week and get an updated phone. But then once I can connect the eyeglasses to the phone, then I can see what I'm filming and adjust brightness and contrast and all kinds of cool stuff like that. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, but I and they're very easy to charge. And when I go to view the videos in the computer, they come out in MP4 file format, which is excellent. Okay, movie Saturday, right on, Axel. I don't go to movies because my life is a movie. I'm in a movie. That's why I don't go to movies. Did you ever buy a credit card there? Is it? I have one bank, and my bank is in the United States, and I'm going to leave it that way until I get a reason to do something different. Adios, Axel. Thanks for joining us. Bill, you are the boss. How's my Morelia? Your Morelia is excellent. This is the best place I've lived in my entire lifetime. I love it here. Any holidays coming up? To my knowledge, no. Okay. But hey, I'm not real good about that. I still have some more. I have some more video clips for you. And this video, I'm going to use this video. Oh, here we go. I still have some video clips. Okay, so I'm walking. Okay, now my goal here, that's stuttering the video. That's not the fault of the glasses. That's the I think that's the browser window. But I'm headed to DHL. We'll get to DHL, but they have this really long strip of Suzuki cars for sale. I'm going to put this video up. This is a walk. I'm going to walk to DHL. There's a movie theater across the street there. Here's an Audi car dealership with very expensive Audis. There's a Ducati, I think it's called Ducati motorcycle dealership. I don't think that a lot of people realize that that Mexico is so modern. So I'm walking and notice that this does have a stabilizer. When I get on the road, I'll be more careful with my head movement. But as I walk, you don't see the camera bouncing up and down like the other pair that I had. And La Dolce Vita, remember this place? McDonald's, girl. Remember when you were in Morelia? We met at the McDonald's. It's at this big, fabulous mall. This is about a 12-minute walk. I'd say 15-minute walk from where I live. I was tempted to go. I was tempted to go into McDonald's to get an egg McMuffin, but I just couldn't do it. I can't do it. And then here I am on the main drag across. There's a Ford dealership across the street from McDonald's, and to the right of Ford, there's a KFC over there on the corner. And I thought about going in the KFC and getting a bucket of chicken, but I just couldn't do it. Last time I bought KFC, I was on the toilet for a whole 2 nights. No. And now I'm getting closer to DHL. I'm headed to DHL. That's the goal for this walk, and just, less busy streets, but the street's very clean, lots of traffic, lots of Mercedes, BMWs, Audis, Range Rovers, and a whole lot of Chinese cars. Here we go. So now this is right down the street from DHL. There's a Burger King right over there. I thought of going into Burger King, but look at these people. Nopales. These people are selling nopales, which is like cactus leaves. They taste like green beans to me. They sell those everywhere. This guy is selling tamales. And let me play this again. There's tamales and mega. That is there's a store chain in Mexico. It's called Soriana, and Mega is the super Soriana store. I didn't know it was here until like a couple of months ago, but I'm headed to DHL, and there it is. The yellow sign with the red DHL. DHL. This is where I set my taxes in. Cost me $50 to file my taxes, even though I didn't owe any money. This is about a 17-minute walk from where I live currently. And the funny thing is, it was right next to DHL, pretty much right next door. We'll walk just a little bit, just a tad. Where are you? Come on. I know you're coming. There you go. Right next to DHL is FedEx. Why would they do that? Why would they put the FedEx right next to DHL? I mean, doesn't that cause competition problems? But whatever. So you got FedEx, DHL, you have Federal Express down here. UPS delivered my glasses. So, okay, now. And of course, there's like on the walking there are like 5 or 6 banks all connected to one another, all with money machines. If your money doesn't come out of one machine, it can come out of the bank next door machine. And this week, Dave here in Morelia sent me a Krispy Kreme sign. He said, Bill, they have Krispy Kreme here in Morelia. And there you go, right here in Oxo. You can get Krispy Kreme donuts. Who would have thought? Krispy Kreme donuts in Morelia, Mexico. Yeah, who would have thought? Now, I've seen some Krispy Kreme stores in malls, not in Morelia, but in, I think it was Guadalajara. In Guadalajara, they would have these little stands, and all they sold was Krispy Kreme donuts. Whatever. Okay, so I still have a few more videos to share. But here's something else. If you want a job, places like that right on the street. It's like a food cart. I wonder if you need a license to do that. They're there every time. They're there all the time. So if you can cook cheeseburgers, hot dogs, maybe some tacos, get a thing like that, park it on the street. I wonder if you need a permit for that. Here we go. And again, with these glasses, you don't really see the jerk. I think I have the lens pointed down by accident. But here we go. Right across the street from where all these banks are, they have Chinese food, tacos, lots of sauces, right? They're eating Chinese food. They're eating Chinese food. And this lady over here is selling the Chinese food. Wonder what kind of Chinese food that is. Whatever. And then this is where they have like 6 banks right in the road. Right in a row. These are all like 6-7 miles from where I live. And look, these are all nice cars. Now, yeah, they have a lot of Kias down here. They have Chinese cars. I don't even know what they are. Now, this place right here, another food cart. They are always in this spot. I wonder if it's on the street, but look, they're making carne asada, which is beef. I think it's beef flank or something. And let's get a close-up. I took this shot specifically for Brian Maiden. Look at those big wieners. Woo, those look, there you go, carne asada with those big, I don't even know what you call those hot dog things, but they looked and smelled great. Woo! Make me hungry. But more cars for sale. I have no clue what type of cars. Look at that emblem. I don't. It's not a letter. It's like a circle with a line going through it. GN8. I know they're expensive, but down here in Mexico, we have cars down here I don't think you have in the United States. Whatever. So Mexico is you wouldn't I don't think a lot of people would expect these types of modern things in Mexico, but Mexico is extremely modern with wonderful schools, wonderful people, lots of technology, and lots of money. Lot of money in Mexico. People have no clue. So when I shot that video, it was not only a test for the glasses, but it was a test for if I could walk that far. If I could walk that far in the leg, if the leg could walk. Okay, so when was that? That was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. I got the glasses on Thursday, so I could take that walk. So my leg was not great, but it was better than it was. I could get out of bed. The walk was good. Got to check the video glasses. So that was the whole purpose of that trip. And my leg is feeling better today. I'll take a mini walk today. So whatever. Okay, now here we go. Let's see. Oh, here we. Oh, okay. 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 Okay, now. Oh, here we go. Steve in Kansas City. No nice dogs seem to roam freely there. Can kitties do that too? No, you can't let your kitty roam free. No, they'll be eaten by the dogs. Damn, it's starting to a little cool here. I think I need a long sleeve shirt. Yes, it is getting chilly here. It's June. Last week I just had on the shirt. This week I've got a hoodie on. It's getting chilly here, but that's what I like about Morelia. It doesn't get hot and humid. No. Do you see lots of cars there that we don't see around the USA? Yes. We have a lot of cars here that you do not have in the United States. Hey, Bill, you should try the breakfast burrito at McDonald's. I think they are better than the ones in the U.S. Okay, I'll take you up on that, Dave. Okay. Any bullet trains? No bullet trains here. Guapo, woo, with your new glasses, even if you get crippled. Oh, Guapo means handsome guy. Thank you so much, Dora Ray. Thank you so much for that wonderful compliment. Do you ever say Chick-fil-A down here? I've never seen Chick-fil-A down here. Viva Mexico. I am still crying tears of joy here. Every day is an adventure here. The police here love me. They hug me with my elbow resting on their gun. I feel no fear when I am around there. Yeah, I tell people, hey, I've been here 20 years, and I loved it 20 years ago. It's fabulous. Living in Mexico is fabulous every day. Especially if you just hang out by yourself or with Mexicans. But when I first got here, it's still wonderful. But it was just so wonderful every day. And I would tell my friends, oh, you should move to Mexico. I would tell my family, you should move to Mexico. It's fabulous now. Nobody listened to me. I mean, I told people to move down here for about a year and a half. Now I don't tell anybody. I don't tell any friends or family. People that are stuck in their ways, they can't imagine living in a place where it doesn't snow, where it's a lot less expensive. Who was I talking to? I was talking to somebody in the United States this week. Their rent had gone up. No, they owned a home. All the cost of their house had gone up. Their car insurance had gone up. Their health insurance had gone up. And it was just, I mean, who can afford? You got to have 5, 6 jobs or have a job that you hate. Hey, if I hate my job, I'm not going there. That's it. I'm done. I've hated jobs before. I don't do jobs I hate. But Mexico's fabulous every day. I've been told that Costco's is going to sell In-N-Out burgers. Right on, Costco. Yeah, right on. I'd go to Costco. I might get a Costco membership if I could go there and get an In-N-Out burger, because when I used to go to LA a lot, I loved me some In-N-Out burger. That's one of the best burgers I ever had. License. Oh, okay. I heard recently that the average working man, yes, that is true. I said it last week that, but I think this figure is from maybe 2 or 3 years ago. But the last time I checked, the average per capita income in Mexico was $9,000 a year. Woo! Okay. All right. Well, this year, this week was crazy. This week was crazy with the glasses coming in, falling down, ordering the glasses, getting the glasses, falling down. Can I walk? Can I get out of bed? It was crazy. What kind of clips am I going to have for the people on Saturday? Can I travel? When am I going to travel? But everything but everything worked out okay. Okay, so today is No King's Day. They have 2,000 protests scheduled throughout the United States. Dudu Don is going to have his parade costing more than $50 million, starting at 6:30 EST. But they say they're not going to have protests there. But some commentators were wondering if this event, with all the tanks and the airplanes, will end up being like Tiananmen Square, where a bunch of people got killed years ago. So I'm getting ready to get out of here myself. Brian, thank you for sharing your presence with us this morning. Thanks for clicking that like button and subscribing to the channel here. And if you're new here, here we go. Jordan, at 33 years, I'm looking for a family, wife, kids. Will Morelia be a good place for such a thing? Morelia would be a great place. They have wonderful public and private schools here. People get educated here. They have numerous colleges here. Yes, I think you would love Morelia. I think your children would be safe here. Now, I don't have any children. But many. Okay. On the street I live on, every morning I walk up and down this street. Just walking up the street is half a kilometer. So I'm going to say there are at least 8 families that I see them every morning. I wave at them every morning. And when I'm walking, they wave to me. But what are they doing? These 8 different families, they're all putting their kids in their cars and taking them to school. And all these people they own their homes. They own really nice cars. And they're taking their kids to public. And these are all professional people that live on my street. Business owners, doctor, lawyers, dentists, all that kind of stuff. So they put their kids in their cars, take them to their schools, come back. I wave at these people every morning. I did not see that as much in Puerto Vallarta for sure. But I think that your family and you would love Morelia. Okay, now. Okay. Is there a real thing as a middle class in Mexico? Yes, there is. Or do fancy cars belong to any rich people? Yes, there are. I would say definitely there is a middle class. Molina, hi from California. Cali in the house. Today is Flag Day. Yeah, Flag Day. Happy Flag Day, everyone. God bless. Have a wonderful and safe week. Thank you, Steve in Kansas City. So I'm Bill the Geek. If you like this content, if you like, this is what I do. I talk about politics. I'm a liberal, I guess you would say. I talk about Mexico. I talk about the weather down here, where you might want to live down here, what to do down here. What it's like down here. Is it affordable down here? This is what we talk about. And we've been going live for about 4.5 years now. We put out videos every week about the joys of living in Mexico. And we talk about some of the joys of not living in the United States. And when you come down here and start walking around Mexico, and it's just so peaceful, and there's so much love down here, and you don't see any Trump people in Morelia at all, unless they're getting together in their little group, their little Nazi groups, and burning crosses in their backyard. Yeah, we got them in Mexico. But other than that, Mexico is a very loving, fun, great weather, affordable. Some people call that cheap. I would say it's fabulous. Woo! So I'm getting ready to shut her down. We'll be back. Oh, so if you like this content, if you like hearing the reality from the Bill Dallas Lewis channel, click the subscribe button. We do it every Saturday. If you would like to be live, if you'd like to be live on the show and say what you have to say about where you live in Mexico, or when you've lived in Mexico, we can make that happen. Maybe you and your spouse, or it's just you. We can click a button, and all of a sudden you're talking. We can make that happen here at the Bill Dallas Lewis channel. Okay, now. Hi, Bill. Vida Chan. Hi, Bill. Haven't been able to join you lately. Picked up that crazy cough going around everywhere. Had a bit of flu-like symptoms with it, but not the flu. Always glad to be well and able to rejoin you. Be the Chan. Thank you so much. You get some rest. Get some rest. Make some chicken noodle soup and lay in that bed and cheer out. Sorry to hear about your own health issues, but glad to hear you are getting over it. Thank you so much. And I have a master's degree in social work. And I have a master's degree in social work. And I used to work in a settlement house in Columbus, Ohio. And the accountant there, uh, Helen Kelsey was the accountant. I was a social worker, and she was the accountant. I was about 24, and she was about 68 years old. An old white lady. And at least when I was 24, she was 68. I thought she was an old white lady, right? I'm 69 now. Okay. So I had some difficulties with my love life at the time. So I'd go in there and talk to Helen Kelsey. I don't know why, but she was a really nice lady. And I had a very difficult 3 months in my love life. And she would say, Bill, time heals all wounds. Bill, time heals all wounds. And she was so right. But that's kind of the way with many illnesses. Like you get the flu, you fall down, you break an arm. Though I've never broken an arm. But I've done things to the body, and time heals all wounds. I'm feeling better every day. And Vida, I hope that you feel healed yourself here shortly. And Law Hoff, 95 jump. Thank you very much, Law Hoff, 95, for contributing to the channel. And happy No King's Day for you. God bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Actually, my lovely and loving landlords have been making me chicken noodle soup during this time. Right on for good chicken noodle soup. Homemade. Or if you can't home make it, you can always do the Campbell's out of the can, but it just ain't the same. Good for you, Be the Chan. Yeah, right on. Tooth Fairy. What kind of question is that? Every country. Oh, okay. That's funny. Every country has rich and poor. Rich, upper middle class, lower middle class, and poor people. Tooth Fairy cracks me up. Tooth Fairy don't play. The problem there now is that there are no middle class America. Ooh, we might have to make Tooth Fairy Secretary of State or President. See, my theory is, okay, let's say they get rid of FEMA. Yeah, let's say they get rid of FEMA, and then there's a big hurricane through the South, Florida, Arkansas, Texas. Let's say, woo, all that gets wiped out. All right. Yeah. Okay, and then FEMA doesn't give anybody any money. So it's all vast wasteland with just beat up houses. People can't go to school. People don't have any money, no electricity. Well, then the rich people, the oligarchs, open plants where they make like big pens. Okay. So you build a factory real fast that makes these big pens. But how much money can you pay the people to make big pens? Like in China, they pay these people like 20 cents an hour. Nobody's going to do that for 20 cents an hour in the United States. But if a hurricane just came through and wiped out like 5 states, nobody has any money, no electricity, then people that used to be middle class would work for 20 cents an hour. There you go. 20 cents. They might work for 20 cents a day. I think that's the goal. Wipe out the middle class so that people will work for 20 cents an hour. I think that's the goal. Okay. Thank you, Steve Vida. My hubby is joining me in July. You once introduced a lady there in Morelia. Oh, yeah. who can be a tour guide or introduce us to tours, please, what is the link where you introduced her? Okay, so let's get that information out here. Okay, let me go over here. Okay, and click on this. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm going to put that up for you here in a second. Okay, now here we go. I'm getting ready to share this information now. Share screen. Oh, there we go. Okay, so here you go. What you do is go to buildthegeek.org. Go to buildthegeek.org and hover over FAQs. Click on FAQs. Scroll down. And at the very top of the page, it says Morelia relocation help. Meet Rosie. There is all the information right there. Or if you want to donate to the channel, you can click the donate button right there. But here's Rosie's connection information, relocation, immigration, translation, housing, healthcare, and more. There's her phone number, website, and email. There you go. Do I hook the people up or what? I'm Bill the Geek. This is what I do. I love your response, Tooth Fairy. It's so true. I tell you, I don't play with Tooth Fairy, man. I ain't playing. No way. No way. But I can't wait to meet her. All right, you guys. So if you enjoy, thanks everybody for showing up. If you enjoyed the content, consider clicking the like button. I would like to have, now that we've been at it almost 2 hours, you all know that after 2 hours, I just start, my mind just starts going crazy. But I used to want like 100,000 subscribers. But to get 100,000 subscribers, I might have to not be myself. But I got to be myself and just say what's on my mind, like Tooth Fairy. I guess I got to say what is true, what is reality, and what's going on, and then a part of that's who I am. That's a part of what this channel is. Again, one of the real beauties of living in Mexico is not living in the United States with all that hellacious craziness that is going on right now with all that false news. All you got to do is figure out the joys of living in Mexico is just put Fox News on for like 15 minutes with them people. Oh yeah, round up all the brown people and burn them. That's pretty much what they're saying. I'm telling you, man, it's not a good day to be brown in the United States, especially with Trump in office. He wants all brown people gone. They're crazy. All he wants is to keep the white criminals, and for the white criminals to give him money. That's what he's talking about. But anyway, that's what I talk about here at Bill the Geek. Bill the Geek. I'm Bill the Geek, and this is the Bill Dallas Lewis channel. And one of the big joys of living in Mexico is not living in the United States, for sure. But tell you what, at the Bill Lewis channel, we love us some Canadians. We love Mexicans. We love Venezuelans. We love Ukrainians. We love Americans. We love the Chinese. We love the Japanese. I mean, we love people from Norway, Switzerland. We love all the humans that have big hearts all over the world. And we just love we just love we just love people of all kinds. And we love what we really love on the Bill Dallas Lewis channel. What we really love on the Bill Lewis channel is people that love other people. Yeah. And that people that love other people regardless of how much money they have or what color they are or what sex they are, what sex they want to be. Yeah. We just love all kinds of people. And most of all, we love people that love other people regardless of what they look like or what their nationality is. But you come in here and you got issues with somebody because they are Mexican or because they black or because they a woman, or you got problems with them because they're gay, or if you got problems with them because they're trans or something like that. You got problems with people just because they're from Venezuela. Well, then I'm going to call you out right here. And I'm just going to call you a racist, sexist, closed mind, uneducated bigot. That's what I'm going to call that out right now. And I like doing it. It's fun for me. It makes my day. But when I'm not just hanging out with loving people and kissing and hugging people, then I got to do my other thing. But anyway, right on, Brian. Thank you, Brian. Ambrose, thank you so much. Okay, so I'm out of here. I'm going to do my best to walk down to the Tienda, get some tacos. That's only about 4 or 5 blocks, but I think I can do it. It's Saturday. I'm going to watch me some YouTube videos, see what kind of protests. Hope nobody gets killed today. So that's all I got, folks. That's all I've got for this Saturday. If you enjoyed this content, and if you were watching the rebroadcast and you want to donate to the channel, there's a donate link in the description below. That's about it. That's all I got to say. I don't know where I'm going to shoot videos this week. I'm not leaving town. I'm going to get in the bed as much as possible, get my leg healed, and then I'll be a traveling fool after this leg gets healed. So there you go. Oh, Tooth Fairy. I'm sorry you hurt your leg. I hope you get better soon. Do you need me to do something? Oh, you're so sweet. I'm good. I got a lot of food in the house. I've been cooking a lot. I'm good. I'm good now. First day I was a little scary. I'm good. Thank you, Tooth Fairy, my neighbor, so much. Thank you so much. All right, now, so I'm getting ready to hit the road, everybody. So that's it. I forget what do I say now? How do we end the show? I say, okay. So I'm going to say thank you very much for joining us today. Love you all. Hit that subscribe button or at least the like button on the way out. All I can say is adios and hasta luego. Take care of yourselves and que te vaya bien. Spread the love, spread the joy, spread equality, spread cheer, spread happiness. Bye. That bye means adios in English.